Hello everyone and welcome to the the draft analysis of our ICP team. This is your Vegas Golden Knights for this season. I'm excited about this season. Again, I'm very excited to be back in Draft League after, you know, KCDL and the triumphant that was into the just complete downward skid of the IBL, where I went 2-8, 2-9, something crazy like that, where I just did not win. I have not won a Draft League game in a while. Since the final, I think week 2 of the IBL was my last win. So that's tough to sit on, and you know, a lot of things didn't go my way, and then of course those last few videos didn't go out because I don't know what happened with my computer, corruption, what blah 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 blah. So it's just an ongoing issue with that. So I think the issue is fixed now. Hopefully everything runs smooth. But I'm gonna go over my team. I thought it was cut off, but you know what? You guys are just gonna get the raw, uncut, because this is attached to our week 1 battle. So I'm trying to get this as quick as possible. We ended up drafting 11 Pokemon, which was the max that we could take. We had 115 points and there's no Tera. So we were planning on taking Terapagos. We landed at the 4th pick, which means that Terapagos was a chance to fall. After the first 2 picks, Terapagos was not taken. And then Dre picked Iron Bundle. Gets to my pick, I'm about to pick, realize Great Tusk is banned. So Jay had to repick Terapagos. So I got Roaring Moon instead. Roaring Moon is obviously a Pokemon I haven't used yet. Actually, everything on this list is a Pokemon I've yet to use, I think. But a great Pokemon. You already know that it has photosynthesis abilities, so you can use the booster energy. Usually speed is a good one. Gets access to knock off, all those fun things that this Pokemon does. This is kind of a setup sweeper. You know it has great stats. You see what it's about. Again, I'm gonna try to get it as smooth as possible. Ask me questions in the comment section if you have questions, I guess. And then, you know, with there being 14 people, I think, dude, it took me forever to get back to my pick. We landed on Jirachi. Having a great steel type is obviously good for those fairies that just run rampant in this freaking format. It's tough, but you know, Meteor Mash is a great move that helps out a ton. If we want to run this thing special, it gets access to Meteor Beam and obviously Flash Cannon. With Serene Grace, though, you definitely want to run like Iron Head potentially for those flinches. Obviously, there's what is it? Heart Stamp is the move. Oh, it's illegal. I apologize. So that means Zen Headbutt is the move we're going to be learning for a higher chance to flinch. With those, you know, with moves like Energy Ball, Flash Cannon, lowering Spadef options as well. Healing Wish is a great move to have. Really good support Pokemon if necessary. Can get up Stealth Rocks as well, but can be highly offensive if we need it to be. Screamtail. Now, I know what you're thinking. Davion, you just drafted Jirachi. Why would you draft Screamtail right after? Because I like Jirachi as a full-on attacker, so Screamtail being that support Pokemon with Wish support is big. It has a higher HP stat. I know Wish is an option here too. I know. Also gets access to Healing Wish. I know. But this has a higher opportunity and a better HP stat to do so. I know its attack stats are lacking, but with the 111 speed, that speed tier is a little bit better. And the defense stats are just so good that we can end up doing good things. It also gets access to Boom Burst as well, which is a big move. So if you want to run a Throat Spray set, you can. Calm Mind is an option. Obviously, Bulk Up can work as well, with Drain Punch as an option. So Psychic gives us Fairy gives us a little bit more diversity in that department, and it's not the worst pick in the world. It also gets Stealth Rocks, which makes it so that we can run this thing a little more diverse, we can run this thing a little more diverse, and they go together. Then we saw all these things, we're like, damn, we really need some offense on this team. So Terrakion really comes through. Terrakion is a big hitter. You know, you'll see it in week 1 and what it can be. This is a good Pokemon. I'm excited to use Terrakion. I've never used it before, so I'm really excited about that and what it can do in the season. Obviously, you know, you can Choice Band it, you can Life Orb it, you can do a lot of different things. Scarf it if necessary. Justified hits by Dark move. Guess what? It's getting a free +1 on that. CC and Stone Edge obviously hit like a dump truck. But if you know we want to run Rock Slide, and just in case we need it, we can do that as well. I'm never running this thing special, even though it has special moves. It's really funny. Rotom Wash is a cool Pokemon to pick up as well. Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, Volt Switch. it comes full package. Nasty Plot's also something, and it also gets access to both screens, which is also really good. So there's those different things. T-Wave is an option. Trick is an option. You know, you just get a lot of great things out of this Pokemon. Very diverse and very bulky, right? Very good typing as well with that Levitate ability to negate that ground weakness. So being only weak to essentially grass is huge. This really adds, again, a lot of diversity in the team. We cover grass really well with these 2 Pokemon here. And of course, the next Pokemon I mentioned, which is Quillfish. Quillfish is here. Obviously, Intimidate is huge. Poison Point can be a good option as well, if necessary. I don't think it's great, but, you know, obviously. Bar Barrage can have 50% chance to poison, but it will multiply if the target is already poisoned, which also can pair well with Toxic Spikes, which I believe it gets. I'm not crazy. Yep. And also it gets Spikes. So we have all the hazards covered. with no real hazard removal, right? Well, what does that look like? Oh, well, I clicked the wrong thing. What does that look like hazard removal, right? Well, we're not going to get there quite yet because that's on these last 2 Pokemon over here. But then we wanted to add more firepower on this team. I know I'm speedrunning this and I apologize. Volcanion is really awesome for this team. I love Volcanion. I haven't had the pleasure of using it yet, but it hits like a truck, dude. Base 130 Spatak, by the way. Not the greatest speed, but not always the worst thing in the world because Steam Eruption is 110. It's just better Scald. The chance to miss, of course. But Water Absorb makes it immune to water type moves, which helps a ton with the team and eliminates that weakness. Eliminates a weakness on the team that helps a ton, right? Gengar as well. Obviously, losing Levitate sucks. We wanted some more hard hitters, 130 Spatak, 110 speed. You know, Gengar just be hitting Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, whichever one does just a smidge more damage in this scenario. Shadow Ball obviously is a great move to have. Gets access to Destiny Bond if we want to be cheeky with it, but also Pain Split, Perish, all those different things that can be cheeky with this Pokemon, substituting, also getting up Toxic Spikes, but also giving a Pokemon that can get rid of Toxic Spikes as well with a Will-O-Wisp also is great. Toadskrull is here. Mycelium Mite sucks. Spore does go last, but it's sporing nonetheless. A ground type Pokemon with that hits specially with 80 Spatak, but has that 120 Spadef, 100 speed, which is really useful because Rapid Spin is a great move to have on this Pokemon to help get rid of hazards. Also helps if you run boots on it to also help with that. Leech Seed is a good move to help with that. Knockoff is great. It also gets access to Spike. I don't believe it's a Stealth Rock Pokemon, but it is a Spiker, so which is really good. And it gets T-Spikes. I did not know that. That's pretty awesome. Gets access to coverage moves like Energy Ball, D-Gleam, Foul Play, Flash Cannon, Knockoff. Those different things that can impact a game differently if we needed to. Sludge Bomb is a great one too. I didn't know we got that. That's awesome. So another good, unlike Tentacruel, its buddy, who's a water type, Toadskruel is also really solid and can be really useful depending on how we utilize it this season. A couple Pokemon that were late picks, low pointers, right? Everything is 7 points and up in the tier so far that we've had, but this is the first 3-pointer. Avalugg, I love Avalugg. Listen, Rapid Spin is a great move. Avalugg has 184 defense. Under the right circumstances, I know Ice type isn't the best, but in the right circumstances, this Pokemon actually can be good, right? 184 is really, really solid, right? And then even with 117 attack, and I believe it gets Icicle Crash, Icicle Spear if necessary. You know, an Earthquake can hit it. A Gyro Ball helps a ton. Heavy Slam is good. Like, we have Earthquake, but if we need to do it, high horsepower is there. Good Pokemon, right? This is a good Pokemon, and I think it's really good value. Has reliable recovery and recover. Good value in the price. We got it. And obviously with that 184, you're running, let's say, Impish. You have 513 defense. Guess what? Body press hitting like a dump truck. All right, the things are dying to body press. So good Pokemon to have. Can come in very good circumstances depending on the circumstances. Obviously, is a good situation. So we'll see how that plays out. And then Cutie Fly's here. 84 speed. Obviously has access to Sweet Veil, has access to Shield Dust. But the biggest thing that it gets is Sticky Web, right? It doesn't hit very particularly hard, but you know, it can Moonblast if necessary. But being a Sticky Web user that's fast is awesome. We can obviously chip things down if we wanted to with potentially Moonblast. Can get access to Quiver Dance, but Sticky Web and Trick potentially and Stun Spore are more so the things that I'm looking at for this Pokemon to do, with potentially a Tailwind and a U-turn to round that out. And that's the team. I mean, I love this team. I think this team's gonna be fun. But with that being said, we have a battle to do, and I'm sorry that we had to mesh it all into one big video. You're gonna get a quick video in here, and it's gonna be a good video for the other side of this on the battle. So now sit back, relax, and enjoy our week 1 battle against, I already forgot. I battled like a week and a half ago. The Welchions, coached by Coach Frito. They have a very scary team in Enamorus, Cinderace, Latios, Excadrill, T-Tar. Those people do not play. So definitely go check. Stay tuned for the rest of this battle. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for this quick recap of what this team looks like, so you know for the future. I'm excited for this season. I hope that we can start off with W. We'll catch you guys in there. Thank you so much. Have fun. Enjoy. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to week 1 of the ICP. We are going up against Frito, and I've already forgotten the team name. Would it be a Davion video if I remembered the team names? Be 100% honest with you. I also forgot to pull up like my notepad. I'm out of practice. I've been sick all week. If you guys can't hear it in my voice, it is not the best. But here we are, ready to cook. ICP folder. I have not made one yet. Gonna be battle notes. battle notes. Bang. And then we're gonna make a notes folder right here. Text document. Look at that. Week 1. Bang. Look at that. Live stupidity from yours truly. All right, so let's get all this out. Get all this going. There's like a bunch I just didn't have and just forgot to save. Jeez Louise, I'm insanely dumb. All right, y'all. Week 1, we're going up against Frito and the Welchians. I hope I said it right, and I apologize. They are from overseas, so we are battling at 9 a.m., which is really fun. 9 a.m. my time. So I'm just letting him know I'm searching because I, need to search. I don't know what we're gonna bring, what he's bringing to this match. This matchup's a little funky, fun, fresh, but we have some fun Pokemon. We are bringing Roaring Moon, Rotom Wash, Volcanion, Toadscruel, Screamtail, and Terrakion to this match. So, oh shoot, I just am not searching. That's fine. I thought I was searching. Let's put the right team in. Let's not throw, right? Not throw. All right. Oh, I just didn't start searching. That's hilarious. All right, we'll get random battle music. This is a fun team. I really like this team. It's just, it's a lot of hyper offense. And I've learned that I don't thrive under hyper offense. So we'll see. So we have Enam, kind of expected. Race, Lottie, Drill, T-Tar, and Manaphy. Okay, no Serena, which is cool. I like no Serena. No Rotom, which is also kind of cool. Quillfish, we kind of thought could come, but really didn't. So Sand is here. So I'm not worried about Sand too much. I always want to lead Rotom in this game. We brought Shuckleberry Rotom in case of, Drill wanted to be Mold Breaker. So this is basically how this turn 1 goes. If you are leading anything not named Excadrill, I am clicking Volt Switch. Volt Switch hits Enam for super effective damage, Manaphy for super effective damage, Cinderace for damage. T-Tar takes good hits, but also like even with the Sand, it's like you don't want to be burned. I might Will-O-Wisp that specifically though, because a knockoff isn't going to be the worst if you have Sand. And then like T-Tar could absolutely be the lead. We have hazard removal. We don't have hazards this week. It's not something we really thought about or felt like we needed in this set. And I got to remember Roaring Moon is a great Pokemon, just not for the early game. I have to keep that photosynthesis intact, the booster intact, so that we can actually do what we need to do later down the road. I just realized my team definitely could work with Sun. I haven't used. I might have to consider using that later down the road. We'll see. But good luck to Frito. Why was that such a creepy intro? Excelsior. All right. Well, we don't do the whole. What's it called? I mean, I could Hydro turn 1. How funny would it be if I Hydro turn 1? Hydro's not gonna kill this thing, and he also could just like Willow. No. Well, why would he Will-O-Wisp? He would just U-turn. He's just gonna U-turn. He's just gonna U-turn. He's gonna U-turn. He's just gonna U-turn. He's just gonna U-turn. I don't know why I would consider anything else. Damn, wait, what the fuck? 1-8? Why did that do so much damage? Wait, what? Wait. I have so much. I'm max. Is he banded? That's all I can think of. Hold on. U-turn. Took me to. I need to look at this real quick. Hold on. 180. He's banded. There's no other option. That's so much damage. Wait. Did that crit and I missed it? That did so much damage. Is he at a band? No, genuinely, he has to be banded to do 41%, by the way. Even if he's not at a, if he's jolly, it's still fine. Yeah, that's just, damn, that did so much damage. Okay, Lottie's in. Lottie's a bitch.
For anyone who doesn't know. I've been thinking way too long. I'm gonna go Toady. Good old Toady. I do want to click knockoff. It doesn't do a whole lot. But I also can click Spore. He doesn't have his grass type. And Spore on anything is good. So I'm going to do that. Let's put something to sleep here. We can chew a lot of hits. We're very bulky. If he likes to Calm Mind, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to switch into something to offensively pressure this more. Which honestly... okay. Switched out to what? Excelsior. Is this Cinderace again? Oh, I was like, we know we're not. Okay, here's the thing. I know I get absolutely eviscerated by a Pyro Ball or a U-turn here. But he has to stay asleep for one turn. And I believe that Earth Powering or not knocking off this Pokemon is so important. What do we feel more is valuable? The damage or getting rid of the Choice Band? Shoot. Honestly, Earth Powering feels more valuable here. Because, like, if I swap on a Pyro Ball, what am I switching into? Rotom? But if U-turn's doing 40%, like, Pyro Ball's killing me now. With a ban. I could go Volk. Volcanion absolutely helps with this thing now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna Earth Power to get damage and then go Volcanion. Oh, he's just withdrawing. Oh, I should have knocked off. Darn. I regret Piper. What is that? You like Excadrill. Oh, Enam. Okay, well, that's a good switch for you. That's my fault. That was a stupid play. Understandably so. Enam, I feel like is the same thing though. Like maybe Volcanion is a better... No, Earth Power does too much damage. Okay, my dogs just start barking randomly. It's fun. Like, I could go Scream Tail here. That's not my Scream Tail. There we go. I can go Scream Tail here with... I think it's fine if I go Scream Tail. Enam's a bitch. If you start Calm Minding, honestly, I'm just going to be scared for my life at this point. Moonblast is fine. Dude, are you Specs? What the fuck was that damage? Hold on. No, that's right damage. 276. Am I just calling everything wrong today? 36%. But yeah, that's it's non-choice specs. It's just very hefty. It's just fully invested. I can wish. You might. Are you faster than me? If you decide to be. If you're not Scarf, for example. I am faster than you if you're not Scarf. So I think wishing is the right call. Okay. Excelsior. Is this the... He still hasn't gotten a turn off on the thing. I could let him get a sleep turn off. I could go to Road. Let's see. I'm gonna B-pass. Get a dry pass going. I believe Cinderace is naturally faster than me. You have to sleep a turn. Now you have to burn a turn of sleep. And you haven't done that yet. You've doubled. You've swapped a lot. I'm curious to know when I can provide some more offensive pressure with Terrakion here. Is gonna stay asleep for the turn. Terrakion is faster than Enam. Barely. If he's not Scarf, of course. If he's Scarfed, I think Moonblast kills me. It does. I could go Rotom here to get the HP I need. And then I could just Volt Switch. Or I can go right into... Yeah, I am. I'm going to go Sparky. I think the HP is valuable on this thing. We want to keep him healthy. Get back to full. I think it's really valuable for us. I do kind of just want to Volt. I kind of want to... Dude, I kind of want to Hydro. Low-key. Can he risk not waking up? The thing is, if I hit Lottie with Hydro, it's not worth it. It's like 13%. So I think just Volt switching is the right call. Because he doesn't want to risk that. Oh, he wakes up turn 1. That's unlucky. That's unlucky for me, actually. That all but confirms the ban for me, by the way. Definitely choice ban. I should really be going into Volcanion against this thing more. Because Hydro Steam does so much to this team. Like, you, Manaphy's your switch into Hydro Steam, and I really gotta do that more. Once again, considering going into Toad. I think also this thing does a lot in this scenario as well to Lottie. Because I can get off a Wish, obviously. Him putting a lot of pressure with. But then I can just go Volcanion afterwards, right? I think we're back to square one. I took more damage than necessary. I think I want to go Toad. I think I go Toad. I want to click Spore again. Spore into Knockoff is the right call this time. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go into a little bit of a loop. If he wants to do damage to me, he can do damage to me. But I think staying in and clicking Spore is the right call. His Cinderace woke up. I lose nothing by it, right? This thing's taking 2 Volt Switches, so it's sitting at like 80%. But I think that's the only damage I've done in this game. It's just gonna miss ball this time. I didn't do much. Oh, but I got the Spectacular. I'm curious. Without Chip on T-Tar, dude, Roaring Moon feels so good here, bro. But like, I just don't do enough yet. Even at +1, I would need like +2 to murder T-Tar, essentially. I believe it's +2 to murder T-Tar. Yeah, and that's not Fizz Def T-Tar. I'm tempted to just click Knockoff here, and I think it's the right call. This ball did good damage, but it's worth it. I think we need to break this thing down a little bit more. It has to take a sleep turn, which is important. It's gonna withdraw. I think this is really valuable here. I think it's a good knockoff. Mantis. What is that? Manaphy? Okay, this is fine. This is good. This is good shit. There goes the Citrus. So you have no item. Dude, what does Manaphy do to Volcanion? Outside of like Energy Ball. You could Tail Glow, but I have Roar, right? Yeah, you don't do anything to me. So I think it's like even at +3. Yeah, that's a lot. But we know you're not faster than Tarak. Tarak close combat with the knockoff chip. Citrus Berry. You have to Tail Glow. I think I just go you. You have to Tail Glow here. You either Tail Glow or you click Water Move. He's just gonna Energy Ball. It's fine. This is good. This is good for me. What do you switch in? I can click Willow. I could, but dude, I really need this thing for Cinderace more. Energy Ball, man, is a great middle ground. You might not have what I think you have. Dude, Energy Ball does so much work to my team. I just noticed. This is tough. I'm gonna go double into Scream Tail. I think if you... Oh, you doubled. What did you double in? Urza. Oh, this is good for me. I feel like you just want... Well, you're sleeping. You want to swap, right? Dude, if I double and you go to Cinderace. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I wish I go Snuffleupagus on Cinderace. That's fine. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think you go Cinderace here. Either going to try to burn a turn of sleep or you're going to Cinderace. And I think either one of those is fine with me. If you drill, it's also fine. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. Let me see Mold Breaker. No Mold Breaker. Okay. No Air Balloon, no Mold Breaker. I mean, I just go Rotom, right? There's no bad play with Rotom. Like, even with a, what is it? Rock Slide? Yeah, there's no bad play with Rotom. Like, Rotom's just free. I have to go Rotom, though, because of the fact of this. With the Wish Up, though, Rotom becomes really, you know, back to 100%. And then I just keep it at 100% and I go to Volcanion. I've learned the ways of me being an idiot. All right. Interesting choice in going to the Mole here. T-Tar also hasn't hit the field yet. We didn't see Mole Breaker. No hazards from either side. You might see rocks here. X Scissor. Alright. It's Life Orb. I clicked X Scissor. Okay. I'm gonna Hydro Pump. What do you swap into? I think your answer is the body, right? Hydro Pump is the right play. There's no other reason not to. Like, you could go Lottie here, and it's fine. Gojira? Be the T-Tar. That sounds like a T-Tar. I mean, this isn't going to do a whole lot, but, you know, if we hit it, it's good chip. Oh, that's insane chip. Wait. Is this worth? Is it worth just for me to stay in and do it again? Like, this is the chip I needed for... This is actually insane chip for... I'm going to Willow this turn, actually. That was insane chip for... No, that's insane chip for... what's it called? Roaring Moon. Because that's not specially defensive at all. I think that's more Fizz Def, maybe. Or offensive. And this Will-O-Wisp does numbers. I missed. Oh, no, man. Oh, that's so offensive. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so infuriating, bro. Ah, man. That's super offensive, by the way. That's so annoying. Losing the Shucka, by the way, isn't the worst thing in the world. Oh, man. Oh, that's so frustrating, actually. Darn. Yeah, Terrakion switch-ins don't exist now, by the way, guys. Stone Edge does not have a good switch-in. Dang it, dude. I might just consider Hydroing again. Because the consideration now is, if you get burned, Knockoff's not going to kill me because I have no item now. I'm going to Hydro. I should have considered Volt switching here. Yeah, I'm glad I Hydroed, actually. Do a lot. Urza. That's fine. I'm going to Pain Split this turn. BT dubs. I missed Hydro, too. Brother, I need you to get Rotom. Listen, buddy. I need your eyes. I need your eyes to get checked ASAP. I'm at like 108 HP. So it says I'm going to do like 25%, which is good. So I'm going to pain split. Anything coming in is good chip for me. Nothing's low. Dude, shout out to Wish, by the way. Screamtail doing God's work. Oh, what are you switching into? Excelsior. What was this? Oh, this is huge for me, actually. It's a good paint split. I believe I live a hit now. 186. That's where I was at before. I could just go Volk. How many turns has it been of sand? Okay, so either this is the last turn of sand. Now, what you're switching to me, right? You have not burned turns of sleep on what's it called? I could pain split. If you choose to pyro ball though, hold on, let's think. I'm at 186. It's just 61%. Even with a choice band, you have nothing to Oko. U-turn does a lot, but not like 40%, and you U-turn out. If you pyro ball and do 30%, that's also fine, but you risk Hydro Pump killing, and I think that's really stupid. I could just Volt Switch. I think I pain split here. HJK. Okay, well that probably kills me. It does. You are locked into high jump kick now, though. Okay, that also showed me that Smooth Rock is a thing. That's annoying. So mine is Cinderace kills Rotom Osh with high jump kick. I think that is my best answer to what's it called, and that's really sucks. You are locked into high jump kick, and high jump kick doesn't do anything to this thing. You are banned. There's no way you're not banned. Because I'm pretty sure, let's double check non-banned. Does that kill me? No. So non-banned doesn't kill me from that. And I think I'm okay with that answer. So I think I go here. And I for sure click Wish. Because I have to. Actually, what do you go into here? The answer is probably Drill. And then I just go Toad. And either sack Toad. Because I could also sack Toad on an Iron Head and then go like Terrakion. And Terrakion goes silly. Because how many turns are left? 3? Terrakion doesn't go as silly as I wanted to. We're kind of in a pickle. Close to one. I do have to Wish. Dang, Rotom dying actually really sucks. I missed 2 Hydro, a Hydro and a Will-O-Wisp, man. That was just not fun. I mean, you have to, you can't Earthquake. You can't Earthquake. I don't think you could Earthquake into this Pokemon. Could you imagine if I Protect? You can't Earthquake into me. You have to Iron Head. So maybe this is the better option, but Earthquake doesn't Oko me. You went for X Scissor against this thing. On an Iron Head. This is something else I'd like to notice. What does X Scissor do to this? If I'm sitting at, how much HP do I have? Hold on. 252. Dude, X Scissor would kill me, but it wouldn't kill this. Like, you can't click Earthquake is my thing. Earthquake is a bad play. I'm just gonna go to sleep. I just think every play led me to having to... Every play led me to having to go into Squilliam or Drill, or yeah, I think you have to play a 50-50 game here, and that's really sucky. Oh, it's Swords Dance. Oh, that's just not a 50-50 call at all. It's a good play, actually. he not have Iron Head? I don't lose. Just so we're clear, I don't lose here. But being at full with +2, I definitely lose something. Okay, let me think. That's not what I want. This is the last turn, right? So here's my thing. I can either do I go Tera? I wouldn't go Terak and Stone Edge though. Ah, shoot. This is really annoying. I think I just have to Earth Power. Because, I mean, or alternatively, I think I let this thing die. Road, Excadrill, kills, Toads, cool, with X. Sid's over. I think I have to go Terak, and I have to click CC. Definitely faster without the sand. Your CC switch in is an AM, and then I can probably go like Scream Tail and be straight. I'm trying to think of what I set up on now. Like if I get a DD off, I'm for sure faster than Excadrill under sand, and I think I OHKO everything else. With 1 DD, I just have to figure out how to get it off. It's not now. Because he's +2. If he wasn't +2, I think I'd be fine to consider it. I think I have to go Terak and I have to click the button. Yeah, I have to Terak and click So he's X's or Swords Dance. He's shown nothing else, which I think is insane. If I stayed in and clicked Encore, could you guys imagine how crazy I'd be? Like, you're switching. Okay, here's where things get dicey. Do you want Excadrill to die? Because if you go Enam, anything other than Drill here, a Stone Edge is absolutely murdering an Amorous. But if you just click button, I lose. But now I'm down 2 Pokemon, so do I have to get a little over predictive? Not going to Volcanion anytime against that thing. I think I have to be over predictive here. I kind of have to attack what's in front of me because if I, well, no, because if he's, I could just go to, what's it called? Yeah, I was gonna say I could go to Roaring Moon. I think I have to be a little. Please go Enam. Gojira. Is that? Were you sacking T-Tar here? Wait, this is a better play for me then. Waste turns of sand. Big Stone Edge. Oh, that's still killed. I got a crit. Kills Tyranitar with Stone Edge. Unfortunately, he just gets another Swords Dance off. Right? That's GG. Thinking. I don't think I have another option. Yeah, that extra sand turn really sucked. If I CC'd, I won. Just so we're aware. Does he OHKO me? No, he would OHKO me with a, what's it called? Earthquake. Let me think. What's my best bet here? He has, I think he probably CCs. Or, dude, damn. Could you, he might just Earthquake here. Sacking this thing. Roaring Moon without a +2 can take a singular hit. Okay, good. This is my best bet at this point. Oh, but Sand. Sand will kill me. I'm thinking. How can I go about potentially winning this game? Because Excadrill kills Terrakion with Earthquake. It doesn't kill Roaring Moon. But the sand will take me out unless I get really fucking lucky, bro. Like, I think even with the photosynthesis boost, yeah, I'm slower. I think I have to do this because I have to chip it. Basically, there's a world where I win, but it's not a big world. There's a world where I can win, but it's not a big world. Excadrill will die to an Earthquake. We know this. If you decide to swap, that's like really good for me. Excadrill killed Volcanion. Earthquake. X-Scissor will kill me, obviously. Earthquake will kill it. Dude, could you imagine if I Dragon Danced here and he swapped? Being the most funniest thing ever. X-Scissor doesn't kill me, but I kill it. I could have gotten away with the dance and gotten 2 kills potentially. Roaring Moon kills Excadrill with Earthquake. Or, Earthquake. I was right. I am faster than everything right now. That's my only net positive. Is I think I stay in and I just start spraying things. I don't do enough to Manaphy is the issue now. However, does Stone Edge win me the game? I was gonna come down to race. I could swap. It's gonna come down to Cinderace, I think. Oh, let me think. So I think I click Earthquake for sure. Earthquake does 32 to 38% to this. It's already slightly chipped, so it's at like 80. It has no item. If he Tails Glows, he's funny. Oh wait, you're at like 80%, maybe 85% is my best guess. If I chip you down to 50, which is what this would do, Terrakion's Stone Edge does kill. This is getting close. Does it outspeed me though? No. Man, this is close. I am gonna Earthquake. Because it's the best call. I have to chip this thing down. That's good damage. Manaphy kills Roaring Moon with Surf. It's gonna take Sand Chip. Let's bring it down to 50. Terrakion does indeed. So here, the other option. The other option is right? Hear me out. I can go Fiona and I can click Wish. Because the issue now is Cinderace. Cinderace clicking high jump kick on Terrakion loses me the game. If he lands, obviously. So I have to figure out how to beat Cinderace at this point, which I don't think I do without high jump kicks. Or chip, because quick attack does 20%. So I think I do this first, and I think I Wish. Or God, yeah, it's just high jump kick, bro. High jump kick Cinderace just lost me the game, man. That's tough. And of course, missing Hydro sucks as well. But it didn't impact anything of anything, so that sucks. I could D-Gleam for chip, but I don't think it's gonna do enough. The issue now becomes, like I can kill this thing, but what do I get out of the rest of this game? There's like 6 turns of sand left. Yeah, there's 4 turns of sand left. I mean, I guess it's just high jump kick miss is all I can think about. I think I wish. It's like you have to lock yourself into something. You tail glow, you tail glow. I could also encore you into tail glow if you tail glow. Cool. I am gonna encore you with tail glow. This is just free chip for me. It's actually really big now. Okay, so I'm gonna deglean. Now a pyro ball from doesn't kill me from full is the big thing. What are you going to? Urza. Oh, this is good damage, man. That was big. Can I get one sleep turn? Be huge. I don't think it stayed asleep for a turn. So I'm gonna BP. Stayed in, obviously. Okay. So Tarak Rock Slide is actually safer now, I think. Has to stay asleep for the turn. I'm pretty sure Tarak Rock Slide is safer here. It's much safer. I don't have to Stone Edge. Okay. Terrakion kills Latios with Rock Slide. Has to know I'm banded at this point. Here's the 50-50 call. Is Cinderace. That's not Cinderace. You're scarfed. There's no other reason. You're scarfed. There's zero reason for that. Other than you being scarfed. I think I lose. That's too much damage. Yeah, I think a Moonblast kills Terrakion. And then it's full HP, so quick attack does 30 to 35%. That's tough. Man, too many choice items for me to deal with there. I think the drill, I think I played Rotom poorly. I think I played Volcanion overly stupid. Like I literally just needed, I wasn't thinking about where I needed Volcanion and where I needed Rotom. I was so focused on using Rotom for everything that I forgot that I needed it for the other things. I could wish here. I think you're obviously scarfed, right? 243. I think it's just too much damage. I could get lucky. 243 to 90. Yeah. I tried. GG's. I tried, man. I feel like I just have not been playing good Pokemon lately. I think I just misplayed Tarak. Or not Tarak. I misplayed, Volk. I think if Volk was in on Cinderace more often, I would have been fine. This was also a really tough matchup. Enamorous is gonna pick up the last 2 kills. But it was a very healthy 3-0. It could have been way worse. Dude, Roaring Moon, man. I think I'm honestly, I don't know what I could have done differently there to try to win that game. Like, Volcanion probably is my best bet against Cinderace. It was there for that. I just misplayed it. I was so focused on Roaring Moon. Or I'm sorry, Rotom Wash's impact that once it went down, I realized like I desperately needed for Excadrill. And dude, I just didn't expect high jump kick to come through on this team at all. But after looking at my team again, I guess it makes sense. But you know, Bandit Cinderace is a bitch. What are you gonna do about it? I can't burn it in those situations. I just didn't think about high jump kick. I wasn't thinking too well. So it's okay though. I think Toad was kind of useless this game. Or I just misplayed it. But I also have never used Toad. I'm learning as we go. So we're gonna see what we can do. Unlucky situation, but I think Cinderace just was too much for my team. There was too much going on there, and I think Volcanion could have been better in that aspect. All right, y'all have a great rest of your day. I will catch you guys next time. GG's to my opponent, and I will see you guys in week 2. Peace.